So in the first part of the course, we're going to talk about providing latitude and longitude coordinates, and we're just going to use whole degrees. So as we get further into the class, we'll talk about distance in minutes and seconds, but we're going to start out this first couple weeks just trying to get the basics. So remembering where your quadrants are, if you were asked to give the location for this line here at C, first thing you need to know is what do these lines, how many degrees in latitude are these lines and how many degrees in longitude are these lines. And an easy way to do that is to start at the equator and see how many divisions you have. So there's 1, 2, 3 divisions, and there's only a possibility of 90 degrees from the equator to the North Pole or to the top degree. So 90 divided by 3 is 30. So each of these lines represents 30 degrees in latitude and 30 degrees in latitude in the south. The same here, there's 360 degrees in longitude, so I could count all these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I could do it that way, or I could decide that 180 is an easier number to divide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 divisions, so 180 divided by 6 is 30, so each of these is 30 degrees also. So if I had this on paper, I would just write 30, 60, 90, and then 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, and this line here is 180 degrees, and this line is 180 degrees. That's where they would meet in the middle. Okay, so once I kind of know what the lines mean, then I could identify this location, this C location, as 30 degrees in the southern hemisphere and 0, 3, 6, 90 degrees in the western hemisphere. And there are 2 acceptable ways to write that down, always with the latitude first. So it could be 30 degrees, and my degree symbol, which is Control-Alt-248, is not working today. And if I do Alt-248, it wants to show, oh, there it is working. Alt-248 on a PC with a number pad. So that's 30 degrees, and I have to put the hemisphere south, and then it is 90 degrees west. Whoops, west. So that's one way to write that. The other acceptable way to write that is negative 30, Alt-248, comma, negative 90, Alt-248. So either of those is correct. If you added that, it would not be correct. Okay, so you have to choose which way you want to record these. So that would be an acceptable location for location C. The line here would be the equator. If I wanted you to give the point, the location of that point, it would be okay, latitude is first, so this is 0 degrees because it's on the equator, and this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 150, and it's in the western hemisphere, so it's 150 degrees. And another way to write that then would be 0, 150 west. Did it go anywhere? There it is. Yeah, so either of those would be correct if I asked you to give the location of that line. Where is that not going away? Cute. Well, we'll just, my little funky drawing program here. Can I move it? Yeah, we'll just move it out of the way. All right. So let's do E here. So E again is in the southern hemisphere. So the latitude is 30, 60, and it's in the eastern hemisphere. So it's, 30, 60. All right, so you would write that two ways. It is southern hemisphere is first, so the latitude is first, 30 degrees, and then the eastern hemisphere would be, oh, nope, sorry, 30, it's 60. Okay, so here's the thing to remember. When it's a positive number for your units, you do not add the positive symbol. So it's negative 60, 60. Or an alternative way to write this would be, ooh, I hit a pipe instead of a degree. Either of those would be acceptable for recording the latitude and the longitude. Okay. This point right here, if I wanted to say I wanted you to identify that location. So again, I'm at, ooh, let's do something trickier. Let's do that location. Okay, so I know this is 30 degrees and I know this is 0, so I could extrapolate that this would be 15. And I wouldn't give you something like 16 or 17. I'd be looking for the halfway, easy way to do that at 15 degrees. So that is in the northern hemisphere. So it is 15 degrees, a positive number, right? Because I don't have to put the positive number. And then this is 180 degrees. And again, since I'm kind of going to the east, it would be a positive number. So that would be 15 degrees, 180 degrees. Or you could write it using the number 15 north, 180 east. If you reverse these, it's an incorrect location. Okay, so you have to make sure that you indicate the latitude first and then the longitude. And if you cannot do the degree symbol, it's perfectly acceptable to, for this class, just use an asterisk. Maybe. Yeah, you could use that and I will know that you know a degree symbol goes there. If you don't use a degree symbol at all, it's an incorrect coordinate.